Kamala Harris taking a page out of the Trump playbook as she makes a big promise to Nevada voters in her 7th visit to the key swing state this year.
When I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America. Including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Eliminating taxes on tips. That promise sounds pretty familiar to a promise Donald Trump has been making for months.
When I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips. There will be no taxes on tips. No taxes on tips.
Are you going to make that an official line item in your economic plans?
Yes.
No tax on tips?
No tax on tips. Very simple.
There you heard Donald Trump with Maria Bartiromo, who joins us now, the anchor of Sunday Morning's Future here with some Fox and Friends. Maria, well, first of all, there's the light side. Wow, what petty theft or grand larceny. But then there's the serious side. How does she reconcile that against the policy she's been a part of with Biden-Harris, where they've gone after, haven't they not, with the IRS, things like taxes on tips?
Yeah, that's right. That happened last year when they were cracking down on tips, wanting to tax them. Look, Will, good morning to you. Of course, it is said that imitation is the best form of flattery. The question now is, will she actually follow through? President Trump has been known to have his finger on the pulse when it comes to economics. He was a businessman, ran a payroll, obviously knows how to look for and actually achieve economic growth. He has shown us that in his own businesses, and there is a reason that most voters trust Trump on the economy over Kamala Harris right now. But I think it's important to ask the question of trust. Can we trust that she will actually carry through and do that, particularly since this ticket is among the biggest tax and spenders that we know of? President Biden's budget for 2025, of course, has already been released, and it includes $5.5 trillion of new taxes and higher taxes, $5.5 trillion of higher taxes. The Wall Street Journal last week wrote this about Tim Walz, Kamala Harris's running mate. The Minnesota tax and spend model. Minnesota has long boasted the highest taxes in the Midwest, including a top income tax rate, 9.85%. That kicks in at $193,000. Only New York and Oregon tax their upper middle class more. This from the Wall Street Journal's Minnesota's corporate tax of 9.8%, also the nation's second highest after New Jersey. And the state is among the few to impose a death tax. Yes, after you pay taxes your whole life, your heirs will have to pay 16% on what you leave them, statewide business property tax as well. So it doesn't exactly jive with what we're seeing from her running mate and what we have seen from Kamala Harris as the vice president. And let's be clear, if she really wanted to cut taxes, she could do so right now. After all, she is the vice president right now. So we're talking about that this morning, certainly, and we are talking about whether or not we can trust if, in fact, that will materialize should she win the White House. But, you know, it's interesting to see the economic differences in both of these campaigns, Trump-Vance versus Kamala Harris-Tim Walz, because they're very different, very different. You know, President Trump has been very clear in terms of tapping into the energy sector, using the energy capacity in America to bring down inflation because you're bringing down oil prices, as well as create jobs. Kamala Harris has said that she wants to ban fracking. We don't really know what Kamala Harris is going to do because she hasn't articulated it, Will.
Right.
There's nothing on her website at all still that is pointing to what she's going to do should she win the White House. She says she's going to have an economic plan next week, so we wait.
Yeah, all we have, though, is her past. And she was the furthest left voting senator in the United States Senate. It'd be great to see a debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and presidential candidate Kamala Harris. We can figure out maybe the distinct differences between the two of them.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.